What up? What up, pimps? Hey. How's it going? Sorry I'm a bit late today. I've got no excuse. I'm just late. So, you just have to deal with that, I'm afraid, chat. How are we doing? Oh, man. I've got some stuff to talk about and show you, chat. Actually, some of it I can't really... It's not worth talking about yet. Maybe next week. But some of it I can show you. Hey, how you doing? You alright? Before we crack on, though, Am and Starrick followed in the in between streams, so shout outs. Thanks. In fact, let's do a little refresh of that thing so it comes up on the counter. There we go. Nice. Cheers. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we're working today. Mystery and Monday now. Am I? Sure. I guess so. Oh, because I'm saying I'll talk about this stuff and I haven't yet. Yeah, maybe. It's not that exciting. Don't get that excited. What are we working on today, chat? Well, you'll recall that a while ago we did... I did some work on this tattoo that I did for my friend, right? Excited and ready to be let down. You should be. It's kind of cool. Anyway, this, yeah, we did this. He's got this tattooed on him now. It's surreal, right? It's on his arm here. It's weird seeing it. And he wants another one. And he wants another one full of a load of different Disney characters because he fucking loves Disney, right? So this is the quick sketch that I did. And I showed it to him. And he likes it, but we've got to add some stuff to it. And then we've got to make it into a thing. Alright, chat? That's the plan. So I guess we need some more room if we're going to add stuff. I think it needs to be longer anyway, because it needs to go on the other side of his arm. And like your forearm is quite a long thing. This is quite short, really. So let's shrink this down a bit. And that gives us more space down here. So if this is like where his elbow would be, this snap, like if we can probably draw in. If this is your elbow, this is kind of the shape of your forearm, right? Like this. And obviously it's 3D, so I can go around it a bit, but my point is we just need to fill in this space down here. That's my point, chat. And Christ, the more I look at this, the more I realise this is going to take us so long. I spot the best Disney film in this piece. It better be what I think it is. There is only one answer to what the best Disney film in this piece is. And I gave it pretty big... A pretty big... Yeah, exactly. It's the first thing I drew. And it's like one of the biggest parts of it here. It's the best Disney film by a country mile. Okay, bear with me, chat. My thing is lagging out. What's slowing my computer down so much right now? Oh man, so okay, one of the things that I was going to tell you about, chat, was that my flatmate has now moved out, right? So I'm here on my one. And I'm not in the room that is going to be the studio. I'm still in my bedroom, as you can see. But hopefully by... Because he's still got some stuff that he needs to move out the weekend. That he needs to take to the dump and shit. So hopefully by next week, we'll be in the new space. So that'll be fun. So again, I can tell you about it, but I can't really show you it. Because there's nothing to look at yet. But he's gone. It's happening. For real. Happy HB. That seems like a good brush to use. Whoops. An actual studio. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. I know. I mean, it's going to be small, but that's fine. It's going to contain everything that I need it to contain, so it should be good. And one of those things that it's going to contain is this massive A3 printer that I bought. Shot. Yeah. Cheers. No, it's espresso, mate. It's just coffee. It's just coffee. But it is a shot of coffee. Because we have this coffee machine, right? And I was thinking he was going to take it with him when he went, because technically it's mine. It's from my parents, right? But he used it way more than I did. And then he was like, no, I don't really want it. I haven't got the space for it. So now I've got this coffee machine that I've got to actually use. So I'm just drinking way more coffee than I was before. Okay, we need to find this green. Okay, let's see what he said he wanted. Oh, we need to make this bigger as well. That's another thing we need to do. Okay. He wanted the Disney castle at the bottom, I think he said. Yeah. Okay. How are you doing anyway, Adam? How's life? So the Disney castle is like, it's a weird shape. Just like this kind of shape. With a thing in it. Like that. Ooh. And it's like this. Life's all good. Just got a lot of work on this week, yeah. Well, that's... You've got to try and think of that as a good thing, right? Which it is. This is on the wrong layer. Well, it's on the right layer, but for right now that means it's on the wrong layer. Does that make sense? I'll do. Fuck it. True, but it's long. Yeah, for sure. Right now it doesn't feel great. I can imagine. What sort of work is it? Anything you're allowed to talk about? It's like this, right? More Stormtrooper coffee stuff, yeah. And a guitar pedal. That's fun. Well, if you ever find yourself with too much work, send some my way. I'm happy to help. And then it has this line. Like this, right? 6 jobs, nice. Well, I say that actually, I'm pretty busy myself, so. And then there's flags on each of these things. Like this. So that'd be like at the bottom like that, chat. If that makes sense. And then he said... some Lion King type thing. Something Lion King-y. Maybe Timon and Pumbaa. Might get sued by Disney for this piece. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't get sued. Dante might get sued. He might get sued for having it on his arm forever. Where do we put them? Like either side of here and here? Well, we need something in this space, really, here. Let's put Timon in there. He'll fit. Whoa. Did not mean to do that. And even if we do, it's only Disney. Come on. What kind of sway do they have? They have no power. Right? I'm not worried, chat. I'm not worried at all. I need that reference piece. You'll be fine. I'll be fine. Chat, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it, okay? It's all going to be good. It's all going to be gravy. It's all going to be gravy, mate. I wouldn't sweat it. Yeah, gravy, exactly. Exactly. You just got to ignore your problems. Eventually, the rest of the world will forget about them as well. That's how it works, chat. Okay, he's got like a weird, I need to get this up at the same time. I don't know what I'm doing here, chat. Sorry. There we go. I need this. They just go away and resolve themselves. Exactly, they just resolve themselves eventually. I actually don't know if it will fit here. Like here, maybe? Like if this is his head. He's got a weird shaped head, chat. Looks like this. Kind of snaky in a way. In a weird way. Like this. Let's turn this off so we can see what we're doing. Shoulder. Other shoulder. Ugh. That was way shorter than the other one. Let's do like here. Something like this, right? Right? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That's fine, right? That'll do nicely. Can you have Timon without Pomba, though? These are the questions we're going to have to start asking ourselves, chat. It seems kind of sacrilegious, doesn't it? In a way. Yeah, okay. Apply. Please. Please apply. Please apply that. Thank you. There you go. He's behind. Final piece of the puzzle. There's more pieces to the puzzle, I think. More pieces to come, mate. Don't even worry about it. Oh, it's his hat, of course, with the feather in it. And then he is in front of these guys. So it would be like that. So if we make this 100% and we turn the FX off, he's in. Right, then we just need to now fill like these spaces here. I think we're Gucci. So he wanted like the new dude, you know, the is it called Luca or whatever? Is that what he's called? The weird like sea boy? Fish boy? He wants fish boy in there. So we could put fish boy here, and then he also wants Lady and the Tramp that we could put there. I still feel like we're gonna need a Pomba though. You can't have a Timon and not a Pomba. Fish lad, exactly, yes. Fish boy, yeah. Disney's fish boy. Where the fuck would we put Pomba though? Sorry, that was an unnecessary swear there. Sorry, chat. Sorry about that. I mean, listen, if I'm being really honest with you, I think we move Stitch up a bit. We move Hercules down a bit, and then we fill this space here with Pomba. I think that's what we do. But annoyingly, this is all on the same layer because I'm an idiot, so... It's so crazy. It just might work. It might work, chat. Let's fucking try it. You know what? Let's save this before we do. Because it is a crazy idea, and therefore it comes with an inherent risk. Perfect. What up? Hey, I'm on Sarek. How you doing? Thanks for the follow in between streams. Feel the pain of having everything on one layer. F. Yeah, I know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Actually, it didn't seem... when I did it, I was like, I'm going to regret this. See, there's only so far we can move him up, though, because otherwise he's going to start intruding on Mulan. But that'll do. That'll do right there. Just go in and tidy some of this up. on Mulan. There we go. I think this Adam guy here recommended you. What a G. Looking at the ad Adam guy did. Looking out for the boy. That's what you love to see. Okay. Cool. And then we move Heracles down. Heracles. Hercules. Alright, like this. And across a bit. I'm average at best, but I'll take it. You're great, mate. You're amazing. Don't let anyone tell you any different. This is the wrong way. You'll love to see it. Okay, right. And then we've got room here to squeeze a pumba in. And we won't take that out of context, chat. We just won't do it. It won't happen. What are you guys up to? Okay, so right now, I did this, oh, I'll close it down now. Anyway, I did a tattoo for my friend, and he wants another one, and he wants this one to be full of Disney characters. So, we're just drawing a shit ton of Disney characters to be tattooed on my friend's arm. How about you? What are you up to? How's life? Oh, this might start getting copyright strikes, actually, this music now, because they've changed the rules. We'll see. We could go down at any moment, chat. Good stuff. Seems like it's going to be a lot of work. Yeah, it's looking like more and more work the more I put in it. Now, I did tell him, like, I charge by the hour, so... And he just kept going, oh, add this and add this and add this. So I was like, okay, but... We'll see. He was very hyped on the other tattoo that I did for him, so hopefully... Let's get Pumbaa in here. Let's stop dicking around, chat. Jeez, come on. What are we doing? Where is he? Where's the boy? Oh, that is such a great... Okay. This is going to cost more than the tattoo. This is I've told this to him. I said, like, it's probably going to be more expensive than actually getting it tattooed on you. I mean, I'm going to charge him mates rates, right? It always feels weird charging my friends extortionate amount of money for something that I enjoy doing. But at the same time, I am taking time out of my day off to do this. I could be playing Street Fighter right now. You know, I could be getting really salty right now, and I'm not. No, I don't want this anymore. I'll probably want it later, but that's later me's problem. I really want to draw this this Pumbaa that I've just found, where he's like smiling, like. Let's see if I can do it quickly, just to show you what he's looking like. I mean, I could just show you the picture, but... He's like this. He's like that, chat. He's like... It's really good. So we've got to do that. We've got to do that here. Just finished doing some painting and recording. Sorry, I forgot to read this. Having a salad right now. A salad? But I'm not convinced by the dressing. What kind of salad is it? And what kind of dressing is it? That's the important question. Okay. On this layer, do we think? No. Let's be sensible and make a new layer. And I think I'm also going to be sensible and turn this off and this off. And I'm just going to draw him and then we'll move him afterwards. Just leaves. Just leaves. Mm. It's going to have to be a good dressing then if it's just leaves, alright? You're going to have knocked it out of the park on the dressing. Otherwise, I mean, no one likes just eating leaves. As much as you might like salad and healthy eating, no one likes just eating leaves. And if anyone tells you they like just eating leaves, they're lying. It's just a packaged salad with some cucumber in it. That'll do. It doesn't taste good. Oh, that's sad. That's a sad one. Rip. Rip in peace. Can we get a wow in the chat for Aman Sarek's salad? That's a wow moment. Salad dressing. Okay, this goes like this. That's a sad lad. Okay, that's better. Wow. Wow for sure. Okay. Okay. Man, this is actually quite an awkward... Pumba's a really weird shape to... Like, all of his stuff is blown out of proportion. His head's like... Yeah, and he's got like a big old mouth situation going down here. Like this. That's too big. Definitely makes me a sad lad, yeah. I felt adventurous. Yeah, it's risky. It's risky. Well, that's it. You know, it's a risk-reward system, right? You could have just discovered the best salad ever. Just turns out you didn't. You know, always gamble. That's my motto. Because otherwise you're spending the rest of your life thinking, man, I wonder what that salad would have tasted like if I'd have just bought it and tried that new dressing, you know? Now at least you know. I feel like I shouldn't go on adventures anymore. No. You need to break out of that cage. That's true, yeah. No, look, it's a traumatic experience. I get that. I get that. Maybe in 2 years when you come out. Yeah. When you let yourself get hurt again. Open yourself up to the possibility of salad. Maybe. This nose could be about 12 times bigger. Like this, which would then need this redrawing, like, well, cucumber's good, yeah, yeah. Well, that's good. Focus on the positives, right? And hey, listen, I'm proud of you for trying the new dressing. Well done. For taking the road less travelled. It's got to be done sometimes. Oh, this is like his cheek. That's what this is. Here. If I had to make a vegetable tier list, cucumber would be high up. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, we might fall out about this, but I'm not that big on cucumber. It's good in a salad, you're right, it's good in a salad. And I think it complements other things very well. But on its own, it's pretty poo. I think, personally. I think it's pretty poo. There, I said it. It's just water. It's just green water. That's all it is. It's green water in a stick. The humble potato. On its own, exactly, yeah. It's got nothing doing, right? Potato is good. It can do so many different things, right? You can boil it, you can mash it, you can stick it in a stew. Pizza and cucumber. Well, that's because it would cleanse your palate, right? Because it's so watery. Then you get to go back into the pizza fresh. It's like bite one again. That's the dream. Potatoes high. I like a pepper. A pepper's a good one. Or like a carrot's a good one. Yeah, cucumber's the great neutralizer. Exactly, yeah. Cucumber sets you back to 0, right? Yeah, carrots are great, man. I'm not that big on cooked carrots, but a raw carrot, for some reason. Gets my goat, you know. Yeah, cooked carrot sucks. And by the same token, I'm not that big on parsnips. Or like sweet or sweet potato. I don't really dig sweet vegetables. Don't dig them. Yeah, throw them in other stuff, for sure. Or like grate them and put them in a sauce to add a bit of texture. That's always a good move. I should really put smoothing on for that line, but fuck it, always gamble. Yeah, sweet potato. I don't fuck with sweet potatoes, mate. I can't do it. Don't know why. Don't like them. You know what else I think doesn't get enough love? Courgettes. Courgette is a great veg. Don't like tomatoes. I used to hate tomatoes. On their own. I didn't mind them obviously in a sauce, but on their own I used to hate them. But no, I've turned myself onto them. And I think what it is like with a baby, where you have to feed them something like 7 or 8 times, and then they like it. I've sort of done that with tomatoes. I've eaten them enough times now where my body's just gone, actually, we can do this. We can do this. Same with mushrooms. I've just sort of trained my brain to be like, okay, this isn't too bad. I can eat this. Yeah, you got to teach yourself it, right? Bag of tomatoes on their own. That might be too far for me. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Don't think I'm ready for that. Snacking them like chips. Yeah, basically. Yeah. See, that's another reason why potatoes are great, right? You can make crisps out of them, you can make chips out of them, you can make wedges out of them. I have my reasons. It's just because you want to feel like Denethor, isn't it? That's all it is. You want the power trip of eating a tomato in front of someone and spilling it all over your face. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, you're too far for us, mate. I've got to catch up. I want to control T this, please. Oops. I'm Windows keying this, and I hadn't even realised because it's on my other screen. You hate to see it, chat. Wow. There we go. I fixed it. Control T this. Bam. Make it smaller. Make it so. Wee bit smaller. Wee tiny bit smaller there. Parfait. Man, I'm spending so long on this Pumbaa, and I'm going to erase half of it because it's going to be in the way of everything. This pose is just too good, though. It's too good to not use. Man, these hooves are actually a really weird shape. She's got hair up here actually as well. BLB, okay. Small moments in life to be proud of. Now the sun's gonna shine. Yeah. It's not good, but I ate it. Well, it probably did your body some good. You know? You gotta think of it like that. That's how I get through eating any kind of veg or whatever that I don't like. I just think about how little vitamins my body has had recently. And then I'm like, okay, here you go, mate. I'll sort you out. Okay, there's a massive Pumbaa now on our screen. Is this a good thing? Jury's out. We've got to fit it in this tiny hole, which you can't even see because he's in the way of it. Let's FX color overlay him and make him pink for now. Oh, it's magic. It's majestic. Don't eat salad because I love it. I eat it because my body needs it. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hate the guy. Yeah, it's a constant battle, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do. We might have to make Pumbaa small. I mean, Timon smaller, because at the moment he's like 5 times the size of old Pooms. That's the wrong layer. This layer. Good. No, that's in front. And then this layer. I mean, that being said, this tattoo doesn't have to be canon, right? Body feels better then. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, running's another one. I fucking hate running. I can't stand it. Every time I run, I think, why have I done this to myself? I'm dying. And then, like, an hour after I've gone for my run and finished, I'm like, that was the best idea I've ever had. And the cycle repeats itself. What's your favourite Disney character? I don't know. My favourite Disney movie is Treasure Planet, which is why Treasure Planet features so heavily in this piece. But I don't know if my favourite character exists in Treasure Planet. I don't know if any of the characters in Treasure Planet are worth being my favourite Disney character. Maybe like a Buzz Lightyear or someone, I don't know. If I have to make a confession, I'm not the biggest Disney fan. I mean, I like Disney films, but... I don't like define my whole life. Never seen Treasure Planet. Oh my god. Go and watch Treasure Planet. It's so good. And just the whole story behind how that film got made and why it bombed is just so interesting. And it's obviously such a passion project. And for the time, it was like revolutionary, like technology-wise. Oh, it's such a good film. You should go and watch it. Unless... I don't know. Talking underrated Disney movies. Yeah, we are. Not exactly called a Disney fan at all. Gotta watch it, you have. There are movies I like. Yeah. Dr. Troy, what? Robin Hood? Yeah, it's alright. Actually, no, it's not. I watched it again recently. Go back and watch it. When was the last time you watched Robin Hood? Because, like the Fox one. Because it's not actually that good. Atlantis, yeah. That's good. That's good, yeah. Like 20 years ago. Yeah, go back and watch it, mate. It's not as good as you remember. I did that recently. Sorry. I don't know who my favorite Disney character is. Sorry to I'm gonna go with Buzz Lightyear. I'm gonna go with Buzz Lightyear. Maid Marian awoke something in me. Maid Marian's a fox, isn't she? Oh, really? I haven't watched Atlantis in a while. Well, I rewatched Treasure Planet the other day, and it was even better than I remember it. So if that's a shining endorsement of that film, she was a fox. Right, yeah, okay. Donald Duck, that's a boring choice. Nah, there's nothing wrong with that. At least you made a choice. It took me like half an hour. There's no two ways about it. This Pumbaa's got to be smaller. I mean, this Timon's got to be smaller. He's got to be smaller. He's got to be, chat. So annoying that this is on the same fucking layer. Oh, right, you're just going to do that, are you? Fine. No. No. I want to select this. Just this. Thank you. But I don't want to select this. Oh, get real. Get real. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong thing. That's why. Sorry, Photoshop. I didn't mean to shout at you. A toast. Forgot about the channel awards things. You must have so many points now. Cheers to the absolute fox. I'd love to put something against that fox person. That is disgusting, and you know it is. And you're just trying to get a rise out of me, and by God, is it ever working? That's better. That's closer to an accurate size description, right? If we make this pink, you can see what I'm talking about. And we go like this to better fit in that gap now. That's the one. That's the one right there, chat. We've done it. We've peaked. We've peaked, chat. Oh, sorry. Didn't want my toast. Who are you toasting to? It was tainted with Fox Talk. 32.3k. I could tank this stream. You could, yeah. Have you guys seen the Boba Fett shows? I haven't seen the one that came out today, so don't spoil it. But I have. I'm up to date. Other than that, who are we toasting to, Dr. Troy? To you? Cheers, anyway. To Maid Marian, another one. All right, cheers. She deserves it. Yeah, good. Don't spoil anything. Is it a good episode, though? Or is that spoiling it? To tell me. I don't think it is. I'm so lost about what all of this is now. I've made such a mess of this. Okay. Let's just turn some of this off and worry about what we can see. This now needs to go. This needs to go. Now let's turn this back to this, maybe. No, it needs to be pink so I can see what I'm doing here. I can't make heads or tails of this. Okay, this isn't anything. This isn't anything. This isn't anything. This is all overlapped by his arm and his hand. This doesn't exist here. This is his face. This is his hand. This is his arm. This doesn't exist here. This is a hat. This is hat. But what in God's name is this line here? Is it his torso? Surely not. I think it might be, you know. I think it just might be. I'm going to erase it and redraw it anyway, fuck it. I'm confusing myself. Okay. You don't know how to feel about it. Oh. 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 That's interesting. Okay, well, if it helps, the whole series I've kind of been a bit like, it's alright. You know? It's alright. I feel like if it wasn't a Star Wars show, I wouldn't be watching it anymore. I'd have stopped. Although the newest episode, or the last week's episode, was very good. And did kind of get me back in. But obviously, it's off the strength of another show, right? It's definitely a wild episode, okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They've kind of not really done... I don't know. I don't know what it is about it, but... I guess I'm not really that big of a Boba Fett fan from the dot, right? Like, I've never been one of those guys that's been like, oh, Boba Fett's so cool, you need to make his own show or whatever. I'm just like, yeah, it looks cool, but... Okay, right, now we can put this back up to 100 and turn off these effects. Okay, we're getting so much out. Let's save this. I think his design's awesome. You just can't make him the hero, it doesn't work. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. And it's kind of like, why do I care about this character, right? Because like you say, he's not really ever been a good guy. So I don't care about him going into it. So they have to make me care about him. And I guess, like, he was nice to sand people. Sorry, spoilers. I don't care about him. I just don't care enough about him to root for him. But that being said, the show looks incredible. They've clearly spent a lot of money on it. Everyone in it does a good enough job, you know. But yeah, The Mandalorian is just way better. It's way better. Right, okay, so before we start actually drawing these things properly, we need to fill this space and this space. And I think we're going to fill it with Lady and the Tramp on one side and Fish Boy on the other side. Fish Child. Luca, yeah. Yeah. You could also call him that if you wanted to. Let's just do Fish Boy. Loved Luca. I haven't actually seen it. I haven't seen it. Oh, sorry. Just turn the music off there. I haven't seen it. Luca. But the person who I'm drawing this for has, so they want him to be included in some fashion. Fish Boy. Where is he? Here he is. I do like the character design. Like, it's a stylization that they've not used before, and it is kind of unique and cool. I think that's better. I prefer them to branch out like that, rather than just making the same style thing over and over and over again. Like, everything doesn't have to look like Frozen or Tangled, right? Like, hire some people that have a vision and let them do their vision, right? That's very Italian. Cool. So this is Fish Boy. Fishman. Hank Fishman. Well, he's not Fishman yet, is he? He's still a fish child. I didn't mean to zoom out that far. And we're going to put Fishman here. I haven't seen Soul Lever. I haven't seen any of the newer ones, really. Man, he just looks so happy in every picture. Look at this. He's just happy to be a little fish boy. Okay. So if his head's like here, it's kind of that kind of a shape, kind of a baby shape. Baby head shape, almost. He's got a tiny neck, like this. Can we have him like waving? Maybe? Probably going to stretch out too far if we do that. In fact, this whole thing is out too far and on the wrong layout. So we've got to start again. I'd be pretty happy if I was Hank Fishman. Yeah, I guess. I haven't seen the film, but I guess there's reasons why it sucks being a fish person, right? Otherwise, what's the lesson? Chew! Chew! Sorry, chat. Oh. Thanks. More like here. Further in like that. Gotta go running. Have a nice run. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And thanks for the follow in between streams. See you in a bit. I hope your body feels great after the run. Just while you're running, just think about how good it is for your body. Because it ain't going to feel good during. But later on. Oh boy. You'll feel like the king. Okay. So his arm's got to come sort of in like this, I think. That's a really weird pose. Maybe if we distract from that arm with a wave or something. Man, it doesn't even have like... Well, it does a bit. He's waving. And he's got like hair like this, right? Well, it's not hair, it's like fins or whatever. Coral. And he's got ear fins. And he's like... Why? Well, why does he look like Mike Myers? That's better. Be amazing, yeah, it will be. It'll be great. It'll feel great afterwards. Why is he like, we'll sort that out. In fact, let's sort that out now. Like that. Cool. Bum, 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 bum. I think Pocahontas then needs to move down to make this work. But before we do that, actually no, yeah, let's do that now. No, before we do that, we're going to do some erasing. There's nothing there. Okay, fine. Here. No, actually, this is in front. But he's in front of this. And then here, all of this gets erased. Good. Sehr good. And then we need to take Pocahontas. Where's this black here? I don't know. Oh, it's her hair. It's her hair. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Fuck, what in that? Oh yeah. Then it's in line with like this here, right? So that's fine. And then it needs some erasing here. Pocahontas has died in the town I live in. That's fun. What a fact. We have a statue of her in the church graveyard, and emo kids hang around by it and do drugs during the day. That's like Pigeon Park in Birmingham. Can you guess why it's called Pigeon Park? We might have to move this castle up because otherwise Hercules' crotch is going to be like the main focus of the piece. Which might be what I want, but it's probably not what Dante wants on his arm. There are a lot of pigeons yet. You got it in one. Well done. So many. Now we've got to do Lady and the Tramp. And then that's the whole thing planned out. Well, actually, this... Not do what? Come on. Oh man, I'd completely forgotten that they'd done a live action remake of Lady and the Tramp. That is so stupid. What are they doing over there, man? What are they doing? Like, is there any point in any of these live action things? Like, they're okay, but they're just the same film again. What is the point? If you're going to make any of them live action, make Treasure Planet live action. That film deserves it. Sorry, I'm ranting, chat. I'm having a rant. Ignore me. Can I get a model sheet? That would be incredible. Ooh. Ba-ba-da. The Tramp model sheet. Here we go. I mean, I don't think that actually is the official one, but it'll do. Money. They like money. They do like money. But they have to spend so much. I don't know how much money they even make. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Like, how much did Aladdin make, for example? I don't know how you spell... Oh, it's double D. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, you're right. They like money. They really like money. It cost 183 million. It made 1.051 billion. That's a good turnaround. To be fair, that is a good one. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it's actually alright. And I'm mainly just saying that because it's got Naomi Scott in it, and she's great. Yeah, it's exactly, it's okay, but like, it's not like, oh my god. I'm so glad they made this film. You know what I mean? So, exactly. Well, I mean, sometimes a remake is fun and a good idea, right? If you're doing something fun or new with it, or bringing it to a better audience or whatever, or a newer audience. But with those, it's like... Like, I could just... It doesn't do anything new, really, apart from it's real people. Yeah, they do. I know why. I'm just angry. I'm just angry. At the world. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Lady and the Tramp. What was I doing before I interrupted and distracted myself? This would be a good test to see if we can work off a model sheet. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm gonna have to start combining some of these layers, chat. I know I said that it was a terrible idea to do that, but we're gonna have to start doing it. Why am I... Oh, I'm combining it. What am I doing? I'm just doing what I said I didn't want to do, but I'm gonna have to do. Which Disney character do I most relate to? I mean, the kind of cheat answer is, now that Disney owns Marvel, can you count Spider-Man because Peter Parker? But that is a cheat answer. I appreciate that. Like actual Disney created character, I don't know. Yeah, Disney original, exactly. Good morning. Hey, how you doing, Dad? You're right. Okay, so by that logic, I can't... Well, yeah, classic. So I can't... Like, I couldn't say Jim Hawkins, right? Because Disney didn't make Jim Hawkins. Although there's an argument to be said that Treasure Planet is different enough to Treasure Island that he's his own character. But again, I don't think I do. Maybe I did when I was younger, but I don't really relate to him anymore. What are we drawing? We're drawing lots of Disney characters, yeah. For a friend, a friend of mine wants me to do a tattoo for him, and he really likes Disney, so he wants loads of Disney shit as a tattoo for his arm. So that's what we're doing. I don't know. Which character do you most relate to? Dr. Troy. Which Disney character? Baloo Man myself. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hadn't even thought about the Jungle Book. Who's the most salty Disney character? Yeah, that would be me. Who gets the most salty all the time? Let's turn all of this off so I can see what I'm doing. No, I want this off. Ham from Toy Story, just pure sass levels. Yeah. Or maybe like a Mr. Potato Head or someone. Who's just angry all the time. Stinky Dog is pretty salty, yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true, yeah. A lot of the ensemble Toy Story characters are serving pure soy. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Which goes like this. That's how that attaches to there, right? So it has like a cheek. It gets pushed up like this. Man, the work they did on this film is so impressive. Just having to try and draw from this model sheet. And make a dog that looks like a dog that looks like the same dog, the right dog, and is expressive is incredibly difficult. And they did this like thousands and thousands of times in every frame of the film. And they weren't able to do this, where they just move shit around when it's too short. Very impressive. That being said, this is the first time I've drawn this character. Maybe when I've drawn them 100,000 times, I'll be better at it. Eyeball. Eyeball. Needs to be skinnier, really. Just needs to come in more here. Like this. That's it. And then have more of a... Yeah. Good. Good. Let's just give him some body. How's the Windy City? How is it? How's life in the US of A? Okay, that's better. This needs to be flatter. So that. There we go. Let's work out where he lives now in here. Sorry if that was really loud, chat. Oh my god, Sac was really windy yesterday, and last night I kept messaging me saying, "Dan, it's actually like British chilly outside." They said chilly. 9 degrees. I mean, that is... Well, it's not really that cold, is it? Got to go 40k in a game with Kill Team today. Nice. Are you using Tau for both of these, or are you using something else for Kill Team? Da 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 dum 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 da da dum 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 da dum. Oh, that reminds me, chat. I should show you the thing that I painted. I'll do it in a minute. This collar and ear thing is probably going to create a problem, but we'll fix that later. Tau Crusade and Harlequins, that's cool. Because I think it's funny that I say it. Oh, okay. It probably is pretty funny if you're not British, to be fair. Yeah, so let me show you this thing that I painted. I know that I said I would paint this on... actually, while I'm here, I can show you the other surprise. I know I said I would paint this on Stream Chat, but I got too intimidated about the prospect of doing it. And also, like, this was a... It was like a Secret Santa Christmas present, so I wanted to do the painting of it justice for the person that got it me. And I wouldn't be able to paint very well on stream, I don't think. But this is what I painted. I haven't done the base yet. Oh, it's got fluff on it. Lovely. You see that? Yeah. Pretty cool. I even did like the power sword, which I never normally do. I normally just color it in silver or whatever. It's dope, isn't it? Yeah. I painted that. When I'll find something, next time I paint something that I'm less concerned about, or that's easier or smaller, I'll paint that on stream. But that one was too, I wanted it to be good, basically. And then the other thing is that I bought this A3 printer so I can make prints now. So first up, that's just an A4 one, but I made a print of the Comtrues thing. So we can sell that. So you can all have a Comtrues. And then the other one was the Sesame Street Fighters. That's right. Take my money. Oh, I will, happily. It's finally done. It's finally over. Remember how long this took us, Jack? This took us like 100,000 years to make this piece. And now I have a print of it in my hand. In my hands. So we could sell that as well. Maybe we'll put this on the wall in the studio. Do you think? I think Comtrues has got a feature, hasn't he? He's got a feature in there. Yeah. So that's what I had to show you today. I know, it's not as exciting as I made it out to be. Sorry about that. Right, okay, and then we need to put lady here. The lady. We'll give my money after. Yeah, it's going to be an awkward one getting it shipped to you now that you're in America, Dan, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Okay, now we need the model sheet for lady. There she is. Oh, this is much clearer. Man, they're so expressive. They did such a good job on this film. Oh my god, it's so impressive. I mean, the face structure is so similar, and yet it's a really distinct character. How many Tom Cruise prints is too weird to have? I don't know. I can technically make an infinite amount, but that seems stupid. I think I'm going to make 10 of each. So 10 Tom Cruises and 10 Sesame Street Fighter toasters. Pack it and bring it to the wedding. Yeah, okay, sure. That's if I can afford to go to the wedding. Yeah. But if I can, I'll do that. Okay, so let's turn everything off again. Or actually, no, let's just draw it here and then we'll move it into place afterwards. Big circle. That's how we start. And it's actually not quite the same. It's kind of bigger out here like this. And then like this. Is it? Is that right? The nose here, like that? Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Like that. And then it comes out here like that. That looks like the model sheet. So just actually for reference to explain what I'm looking at here, chat, and what I'm drawing. Lady and the Tramp model sheet. Model sheety. This. Oh, someone's photoshopped it to make it clearer. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Lady. I just want lady. I don't want no tramp. There we go. Copy this. Control V. So this is the model sheet, right? That they will have used. Well, I don't know if this is the one that they used, but it may well be. Where basically, when they were drawing frames, this is what they had as reference, so that they got the character every time. So, to stay on model is a term in animation that is used, which basically means that the character looks like it's supposed to look like based on their model sheet. This, to be fair, I don't know if it actually... You would normally... I would like a turnaround on a model sheet. But so maybe this isn't the actual one, but it will do at least. So that's what I'm using as reference here. Here. I need one of them as closed. Yeah, it just kind of comes in like as one thing actually. Almost like that. Bum ba 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 bum. Okay. And then this is like this, and then again we've got to make this taller because I done goofed. That. Doggo's awoken. Uh-oh. What a time. What a time to be alive. Okay. Pardon me. This actually comes all the way up to the end of this snout thing. Like this. This is like that. Sort of. It's like that. Ba ba bum ba ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum. I don't need this. Actually, I do, but it needs to be taller. Like that. Feels like that. Yeah, it'd be like that. And then like, that seems weird. Like this. That seems wrong. I think this needs to be even taller, chat. Man, I suck at drawing animals. This is something I definitely need more practice at. Even like cartoony ones. Well, actually, cartoony ones are kind of harder, right? Because it's stylized. So you have to understand how to do it properly first before you learn how to do it stylized. Generally speaking. Like so. Eyeball like this here. Another eyeball like this. It'll do, whatever. And then the main thing that characterizes this character, right, is that like a lot of these kind of stylized cartoon characters have a distinct feature that helps them read as that character every time, and for her it's these big ears, right? Put these ears in and suddenly it hides all the shit that you've got wrong. And you're like, oh, okay, it's Lady from Lady and the Tramp. That's the idea anyway. Okay, let's do some erasing. I feel like the nose, or like the whole snout, kind of has to be cuter and smaller, but it's a bit late for that. Well, actually, I can just use this piece to change the shape of this here, like that. That's better. And then going up like that into this, and let's take this out. Okay. Collar. It's just like a diamond type thing like that, by the looks. Don't tell me I've drawn this on the same layer as that. Oh no, I haven't. I'm just on that layer now for some reason. That's weird. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. It might not be. I feel like this ear has to come out more. It's the Disney thing. Which is this layer. Oh, is it? Maybe it's this layer? No. Oh, it's this layer. Doy. Wagwan G. What are you saying, Dear Hats? You alright? How's life? Okay. Cool. So we can combine that out. Actually, we need to, before we do that, we need to make this 100%. And then we can combine it. Will it keep the effects? Yeah, it will. Sweet. Okay. That should be that, chat. That should be the sketching, designing process done. How long did that take us? Wow, we put another hour and a half into it, and I'd already put at least half an hour in it. This is going to take us a million years to make. Sleepy? How come? Luckily, it's just inks, right? So we don't have to worry about colouring it or any of that shit. Ain't used to being in work here. It's not the one. It's not the one. Right, let's send this to Dante and see what he thinks. Castle. What you think? Question mark. Add video library. This. Send. Okay. Let's try and ink someone, shall we? Who do you want to draw, chat? Who should we draw out of all of this? I feel like Tarzan's probably the most logical place to start because he has the least stuff overlapping him. Or actually, Buzz Lightyear would be the most logical place to start. But... or the castle, and then work your way back. Ba-na-na. Do a Tarzan. Alright, we'll do a Tarzan. Okay, right. Before we do that, let's save this. And let's combine some layers. Let's basically combine every layer, I think. So that this is all on one layer now. Yeah, cool. Then these are all reference, right? So let's make a new group. And let's put all of these in this group. Let's call this group reference. Let's close it and never look at it ever again. Okay, good. Next layer. Good. Let's find a brush that we like. This could take all day, chat. Strap in. Give me a gorilla man. Okay. Maybe Tarzan's who I most relate to. It's too rough. Not the one. That's a good one, actually. That's a really nice brush. How does it look when you dissolve it? Really good, too. Let's try this. Let's see if we can find the picture that I used for reference. I can. Okay, let's go. No, I need to zoom in again. There we go. This might not be the brush, actually, if it's going to leave gaps. And I can't change the flow anymore, make it any higher. What I can do, though, is smooth it a bit. Might help. Whoa. How does that look? Oh, that's a good size, actually. I was thinking that was too big, but actually it's, if anything, it's too small. Which means that this is going to be a really, really difficult piece to draw. This is going to be a right challenge, this one, chat. Let me tell you. And let's view it at 100%. Okay, that's 100%. Okay. That's not so bad. Okay. That's 100%. Let's fit it on screen. That's... Oh man, this is going to take us 100,000 years. Okay. That's fine. We've got time. We've got time, chat. I don't know if we've got 100,000 years worth of time, but we'll see. Should probably try and follow the pencils more than I am, but oh well. All right, Gorilla Man, what do we think? Looks like Gorilla Man, doesn't it? These little knobbing elbows that they put on all these Disney characters are hilarious. Zoom in. Yeah, what's the sound look like? It's like this. It has a finger like this, which goes like that. It's like that, but there you go, more like that. Right, he only has one other thing to draw on. Okay, cool. Sure, like that. Fine. I feel like I want to draw more. At least that one there, like that. Would be good, I think. Just looks more interesting, I think. His arm looks tiny. Oh, it looks tiny in the drawing as well, to be fair. TBF. It might be alright when we finish the whole thing out. We'll have to see. He is kind of more at an angle in my version, so. It's mad how much they clearly understood anatomy when they made these cartoons, like, because although it is super stylized, it all makes sense, and there's little nuances that you don't need to put in that they put in, like for example that this shoulder shape is like this, right? It's like that is the shape of your shoulder. That it sits into your, like your neck muscle, whatever that's called, sits here, your traps. Just really interesting that they, and it just shows how much you have to, if you want to do cartoony stylized stuff, you have to know how to actually draw realistic arms, like realistic anatomy first, because otherwise it's going to look wrong. You're not going to be able to sell it. It's just really cool. I think that's cool anyway. Maybe I'm a loser. Maybe I'm a massive nerd. Well, I am a massive nerd, but... That's why I like the nubbin elbows that they draw, like up here. This little nubbin elbow. It's really cool. Because like in your arm, your elbow has like this piece of bone like this, right? And to like depict that, they have these little peaky nubbin things. Like everything's just considered. Maybe both. Maybe both what? Loser and also it's interesting. Happy 420, yeah, hey. Cheers. Chin chin. I mean, that's the wrong kind of drug, I suppose. Alcohol is a drug, right? I'm not even drinking alcohol, I'm drinking water. What am I talking about? I'm losing my brain here, chat. Drawing Tarzan. He's driving me insane. So those beautiful blue eyes. They get me every time, chat. Okay, good. And then I need the toast. Happy all the Tuesday. 02/02/2022. And Dan, that's a date that we can both relate to, because it's the same where you are as here. Would you believe it? It's a day on which you don't have to explain to people why you put the day before the month. You love to see it. That thumb is gargantuan. I don't know about this brush that I'm using. I know now, right when we're just finishing Tarzan is a bad time to say that, but... I've got to get it out there. I don't know if I like it. I need to zoom out for that. Just gonna fucking do this raw. And by raw I mean kind of the opposite of that. There you go. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is all going to be covered up later on, so I'll just draw it to there. Should really be pulled up actually, but whatever. It's fine. It'll work. Okay. I'm gonna have to go off the pencils a bit for this knee, I think. Okay, good. But actually this is more like this. And then like that. That is really interesting how they kind of separate the muscles by a line, right? It's not just like this line isn't just that. It's like, okay, here's the like your shin bone, and then here's the muscle attached to it. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing, bless them. Okay. That's Tarzan. Draw his log in. Actually, no, that's not be stupid. Come on. You're going to apply at Disney after drawing all of these. I'm probably never going to want to draw a Disney character ever again after all of this. Also, I don't want to send it to Disney because they'll sue me, right? Okay. That's Tarzan. What do we think? We've just got to do that another, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times. And that took me about half an hour. So it's probably going to take me about 7 hours to make this whole thing. To do the rest of this. It's going to be way more than that, isn't it? But that's just an estimation, right? 7 times 15. Yeah, so normally I would charge at least £105 for this. Which is more probably than the tattooist will charge. Although I don't know, maybe not. Someone I went to college with got a massive Mickey Mouse tramp stamp. That's cool. I don't think he's getting this on his lower back. He said he's getting it on his arm here, which is why it's so long, right? If anything, it could need to be a bit longer. We'll work that out later on. It's not going to be a tramp stamp. It's just not, chat. Oh, I'm going to call it there for today, though, because I can't do this all day. It's going to drive me insane. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. What do we think? I want this looking like it's exploding out of his butt crack. That would be so good. Like if this bit here with his butthole. Like this bit. So it'd be like butt cheeks. Like this. Lower back, like this. Man, that would be so good. You read my mind, exactly. Solid start. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always. Let me know what you think. Yeah, and I'll be back next week. Hopefully, anyway. I know I missed last week. Might happen again. I don't know. It's going to have to be a bit sporadic, but hopefully I'll be back next week. It looks like this is going to be the project for the foreseeable, chat. So that's fine. Maybe we'll squeeze in some other streams. It'd be fun to get an Overcooked stream in with you guys. That'd be great. We'll see. Either way, yeah, thanks for watching. Follow if you aren't already to join the Fridge Gang. And if you've got a Prime sub, you'll send it my way. If you've got a Prime sub you aren't using, costs you nothing, makes me some money. It's magic. It's like magic. Yeah. In the meantime, stay chill. Fridge gang. Spread the word. Spread the wire. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Well, let's wait for music to start. There we go. Okay.